This is the brief on the epic battle unfolding in The Great Ruler. Okay, so we're diving into the latest chapter of this popular cultivation fantasy series. It's all about a really critical rescue mission that just blows up into this massive, high-stakes fight. First off, Mu Chen's power. It's absolutely exploded. He's just reached the late-stage Earth Sovereign realm. Think like major spiritual power, putting him way up there. But here's the kicker. His unique mix of true dragon and true phoenix energies, yeah, both mythical powerhouses, means he can already tangle with full-stage Earth Sovereigns. Even his training buddy, Long Xiang, who's almost full-stage himself, is just floored by this leap. Second, now that he's got the strength, Mu Chen's heading off on a seriously dangerous trip to Jade Island. He's not going alone, though. His lover, Roshan Empress, of the powerful Roshan clan, she's going with him, along with Long Xiang. Why? To rescue Ling Shi, who's like a mentor and sister figure to Mu Chen. Roshan ditching her royal duties to go, that tells you just how deep this goes. Way beyond just love. It's about huge personal stakes. And finally, yeah, there's a trap. A really nasty one. The bad guy, Sihuang, another full-stage Earth Sovereign, and Mu Chen's big rival, he set up this clever ambush on the island. And he's brought backup. He's pulled in two other full-stage Earth Sovereigns, Liang Shahu from the Big Futu clan, and the notorious Emerald Snake Elder. So Mu Chen's walking right into a brutal 3-on-1 fight. So Mu Chen's basically jumped headfirst into this insane challenge, ready to face impossible odds for the people he cares about. This is The Brief on The Great Rulers, Episode 507, Heart Jade Island Showdown. Okay, let's dive into what went down on Heart Jade Island. It's basically this massive, high-stakes battle where our guy Mu Chen is up against some seriously overwhelming odds. But he also finds out some pretty shocking stuff about his past while showing off some incredible power. First up, Mu Chen just shows incredible strength and, honestly, defiance. You gotta remember, he's technically a late-stage Earth Sovereign, right? And he's facing 3 full-stage Earth Sovereigns, including this really powerful dude, Sihuang. But Mu Chen leverages everything he's got, his true dragon and true phoenix power, plus his crystal pagoda, to stand up to opponents way, way above his pay grade. Next, the whole fight just flips. There's this crazy powerful trap called the Heavenly Flowing Meteorite Formation. And get this, it was actually set up by Mu Chen's mother, King Yanjing. But then Ling Shi, who's also trapped there, unexpectedly manages to take control of it. Super cutting move. She actually turns it around and uses it to trap one of the antagonists, the Emerald Serpent Elder. That just completely changes the dynamic of the fight, And finally, Mu Chen proves he's not just strong, he's smart. With Ling Shi basically taking one enemy off the board, he cooks up a plan. He gets his allies Long Shang and Lo Li, and remember, Lo Li hits way harder than her level suggests because she cultivated the water god's body to take on another one of the big threats. This frees up Mu Chen to go head-to-head with the main powerhouse, Sihuang, all by himself. And he just goes for it, confidently squaring off with his gemstone fist against Sihuang's devastating sun-like palm. So yeah, Mu Chen's smart thinking and sheer power really shine here, turning a deadly ambush into a brilliant counterattack.
This is The Brief on the epic battle between Mu Chen and Sihuang. So we're diving into a huge fight from the Great Ruler. You've got Mu Chen, right? He's at this Zizun stage 5, a pretty high spiritual level. But he's up against Sihuang, who's maxed out at that level. Big power difference. And that's where we see just how tough and smart Mu Chen is. Okay, first, Mu Chen's talent and adaptability. Even outgunned, he pushes Sihuang back initially. His eternal sun god body, a top 20 spiritual form, is key. Then, his immortal god code creates a golden god bell defense against Sihuang's god lion body sound attacks. Sihuang quickly gets serious. Second, Mu Chen's smart use of clones. Sihuang uses his ultimate, God Lion Body Annihilation, a nasty black hole-like attack. But bam! Mu Chen reveals a hidden black-clad clone. It boosts his immortal god code into an immortal world shield. The shield breaks but absorbs the hit. Mu Chen's fine. Remember, Sihuang saw him as a big threat. Finally, the shocker. Gu Sihuang thinks he's winning after damaging the clone. Wrong. Mu Chen unveils a second, white-clad clone, hidden till now. And this one wields an ancient sword with Tian Zizun power that's a much higher rank. This surprise strike kills Gu Sihuang instantly. Victory. So yeah, Mu Chen's brilliant strategy and hidden aces beat a stronger opponent, proving power isn't just about rank.
This is the brief on The Great Ruler, episode 509. All right, so we're jumping into this huge battle, right? And our guy, Mu Chen, pulls out some serious hidden tricks, totally changes the game, and suddenly these ancient, really powerful forces start getting involved. Okay, first, Mu Chen, who's an earthly sovereign, already powerful. He does this sneak attack using his dual body like a projection, and this insane glass sword, maybe heavenly sovereign level stuff. Hits Sihuang, another earthly sovereign, hard. Forces him to retreat, scared, completely flips the fight. So then, Sihuang, desperate, calls in a heavenly sovereign, think almost godlike power from the Futu clan. But instantly, this other mysterious guy, old Xianjian, from the ancient Ling clan, appears. And he just effortlessly stops that attack. The whole conflict just leveled up, big time. And here's the kicker. Finally, Jian isn't even there for Mu Chen. He's after Ruan Li, calls her this vital seed, someone with unique potential he's been searching for. Wants to make her the ancient Ling clan's divine maiden, a really prestigious role. But Ruan Li? She actually turns him down. Tells you a lot about it, right? She's forging her own way. Yeah, this whole confrontation unveiled some deep powers and definitely sets things up for some major shifts ahead.
This is the brief on the Great Ruler, prodigy, plots, and ancient arts. Okay, let's dive into a thrilling chapter. We're going to see protagonist Mu Chen unlock some serious hidden potential, face powerful antagonists with ruthless plans, and watch legendary techniques make a comeback. First up, Mu Chen. Enemies call him the Calamity guy, but guess what? He's using the legendary 3 Purities technique. This amazing art lets him make 2 extra bodies just as strong as him, and he's only an earthly sovereign, powerful but not top tier. This is huge. Even the Sky Sovereigns, the real powerhouses, have to notice him now. Second, the Young Master, a cunning antagonist making big moves. He's after the lost 8 Pagoda technique, a powerful ancient art of the Futu clan, hunting for it in the dangerous Shengyan realm. And get this, he sees Mu Chen as a lucky star, not just for Mu Chen's skills, but maybe as leverage over his powerful, imprisoned mom, King Yanjing, and her allies. Definitely some complex plotting. And finally, Mu Chen's imprisonment. It's actually a major training op. His senior sister, Lingxi, controls the prison's spirit array, a mystical formation, and she's guiding him. But the real game changer? A gift from his mom, King Yanjing, appearing as a spirit projection. She's giving him her entire understanding of the spirit array path. The aim? To push Mu Chen towards Spirit Array Great Grandmaster, where you can basically build a world with an array. Incredible. So yeah, Mu Chen's journey is really picking up speed, with these ancient powers and his mom's help, setting things up for some truly epic showdowns ahead.